Well, good morning to day 12, folks. Maybe I'm zoomed in too much. That's a little fuzzy. Oh well. Hummingbirds are happy. I'm getting some coffee. I'm about to be happy. And I got the car keys in my hands to go get Daisy some dog food out of the car. So she about to be happy. What a great way to start the day. Everybody's happy. All right. Speaking of hummingbirds, there's a little one right there. Oh, here comes another one. But I was looking at the water level. They did not drink nowhere near as much as what I was kind of told that they would do by them people at the trading post. But then again, they got a bunch more of them than what I have. Maybe that's the reason. It is 7:30 in the morning, and Daisy and I are on our way back to Long Draw Road. But I thought I would just show this real quickly. This is Chambers Lake. We have to drive past it every day, going on our little adventures. It's pretty. But the idea is that, I don't know, we got kind of a late start yesterday. I haven't even had breakfast yet, but we're going to go hit up Long Draw Road again a little early this morning with the hopes of catching a moose. Well, while I'm showing you a little scenery, we are at the end of County Road 103. Poudre Canyon Highway is right over there. This is something else we get to see every day. And I know I've shown it to you before, so if you've seen some of my other videos, you'll be like, oh no, not again. But I don't know, I think it's worth looking at again. This is a section of the Poudre River. I like that waterfall action. Okay. The other side of the bridge, obviously the river continues, but it's not as scenic. I like that waterfall. After we get back from Long Draw, I'm probably going to eat some breakfast, and then we're going to look at that waterfall on the Neota Trail. So I didn't really show this yesterday, but I'm going to show it today just in case we don't see a moose. But this is what Long Draw Road looks like. This is kind of looking back, and I'm always amazed. It's July 12th. It's practically the middle of July. There's always mountains. We're so high up in the mountains, there's always some up here that still has snow on them. But another cool thing to me about Long Draw Road is this little creek that runs alongside the road. I'm not sure the name of it. I guess it don't really matter, but it's nice. All right, onwards and upwards. So we have turned off of Long Draw Road onto Peterson Lake Road. And y'all know, or you already know how I am about these purple flowers. But from Peterson Lake Road, you get a view. Oh, let me zoom out a little bit. Maybe I'll zoom back in on that one. You get a view of a little mountain scenery. That's pretty cool. At the end of Long Draw Road, you actually enter, or you can hike into, the Rocky Mountain National Park. Let's go do it. Yeah, Daisy, I thought we'd stop and show the namesake of the road. This body of water is Long Draw. And it is long. Ooh, I see some ripples out there from fish. Yeah, I'm not real sure exactly how long it is, but it goes on down there a ways. And the road runs right past it. All right, Daisy. Still ain't seen no mooser yet. Dag nabbit. Well, we just passed what's called the Grand View Campground. And I can see why it is called that. The view from here is pretty grand. That's nice. Well, Daisy, we have reached the end of the road and did not see a moose. That's 2 days in a row. I'm just not believing this. But at the end of the road, you come to Laputa Pass, and this little sign that says, "Welcome to the Rocky Mountain National Park." And it shows a map of the area. We are here at Laputa Pass. This whole little area is free to get into. You don't have to pay to get in here, and it's called the Little Yellowstone. I've hiked some of the trails. Not going to be able to do it today because I got Daisy with me. Dogs are not allowed on any trails. Here we go. Right there. Dogs, cats, and other pets are not permitted on trails or away from roads or parking areas. I wish they didn't have that regulation, but look where we're at. Elevation, 10,175 feet. Daisy, I did see a trail back down the road a little ways. We're going to go hike this one until we come to the Rocky Mountain National Park boundary, and then we're going to have to turn around and come back. But then we'll go do this one. Okay, well, snowmobiles are not allowed beyond this point either. But we are entering the Rocky Mountain National Park if we go any further, Daisy. But we're not going to be able to do that because they definitely have, well, they got a couple of signs. It's closed to hunting. I guess you can't take a bicycle in there either, but you cannot take a dog. Okay, old girl, let's head on back down the trail, which actually led to a little road, and go see what this other trail looks like. But we're going to stop off and listen, see what this bubbling water was first. We could hear it. Daisy, they got a gate over the road, and you on the other side of the gate. You breaking the rules. I'm going to post this on YouTube. You going to be in trouble. Yeah, a little construction going on here, Daisy. And look, there's the old bridge. This is part of the Grand Ditch. And it was dug by a lot of Japanese immigrants, I guess long time ago, with just pickaxes and shovels to divert some water from one side of the valley to the other. And you used to be able to walk across that bridge to get to the other side over here. But I see you can't do that now. But this was that bubbling water we was hearing. Okay, Daisy, let's go hit this trail. Daisy, our super duper Telluride is dirty. But you know, today is Sunday. I had originally told my son that we would leave on Saturday and come visit him up in Wheatland, Wyoming on Sunday. He told me that the weather forecast was predicting it to be 103 degrees in Wheatland today. I'm glad we stayed here. The car says it's 70 here. This is nice. Okay, Daisy. Neota Creek. We just met a fellow over here. His name is Joe. He might be a lifesaver. He gave me a bottled water because I told him I didn't have no clue how long this trail was and I didn't have any water with me. Well, he just happened to know. It's only about a mile and a half long, he said. Real pretty trail. And he gave me a bottled water. So come on, Daisykins, let's do it.